It's time to get serious. There is nobody better, and there is no other high school sixth-grade football team that is hungrier than these guys. Thailand, eat hard, eat well, and choose what we got. Tell the Tailors, time to get physical. It's time to dominate. We are by far the absolute number one best in the world.
If he looks familiar, it's because he used to star on that show Rugrats. That's Chad. And he makes motivational videos to fire up his beloved high school football team, the Knox City Greyhounds, which appears to be in a high radiation area of Texas. High school football is a religion in Texas because anything is better than watching Tony Romo shit the bed season after season. If a high school football game is the most interesting thing to do on a Friday night, you should burn your town to the ground. It's the worst version of football. The quarterbacks can't throw 10 yards, the running backs are white, and the only action worth watching is happening underneath the bleachers. No country cares more about high school athletics than America. That's because caring about our test scores would be a real downer. I didn't play high school football because I didn't have stupid parents. President Obama said he wouldn't let his child play football, but if that kid had the shell shoulders, he'd be an absolute beast. The truth is, I respect Chad's deep, almost unnatural love of the game. That's why I flew that human can opener to LA for this week's Celebrity Profile. Are you ready for some high school football? Welcome to High School Game Day, brought to you by Clearfield and Planned Parenthood. With me as always, Chad. Chad, got a great week of football ahead of us.
I'm looking forward to it.
How long have you been watching high school football?
I've been watching high school football since 2011.
I thought you were a lifelong fan.
Well, I am now.
Where are you from, Chad?
I'm from Knox City.
Did you grow up here?
No, I grew up in Haskell.
And where? Haskell.
Haskell, Texas.
Now explain to me the difference between 6-man and 11-man.
6-man is that if you get 45 points on your opponent, the game goes. In 11-man, you can get like 100,000 points. It doesn't matter.
Do they have a full cheerleading squad or is it a 3-person cheerleading squad?
It's full.
Okay. Why don't you give us all a little history lesson about Knox City and their rivalry game?
The Throckmorton Greyhounds and Knox City Greyhounds are the Greyhounds. It's two dogs, two beasts going against each other. And it is pride on the line every single time. And Knox City's gotten close. They've never been able to beat Throckmorton. Ever.
How many years has this game been going on?
I've been following it for 3 years. It's been going on for a lot longer than that.
So it's been going on longer than 3 years.
Longer than 3 years.
So talk about when you started making these shout-out videos.
When I made the shout-out video, it was a big hit. And the players, they loved it. They watched it several times, and they were more ready than ever that season just because of that video.
So you're saying that you had a bigger influence on the high school football program than probably the coaches. Fair?
Well, fair. Yeah, fair.
Has anybody ever dumped Gatorade on top of you?
No, never. Never.
Did you play any football?
I nearly did.
You nearly
I
did.
nearly did. And that wasn't my fault either. Back when I was going to Haskell High School.
Back when you were going to where? High school?
Haskell.
Haskell, okay.
Yes, Haskell High School.
Gotcha.
Yes. I suited up. And I guess because of my shyness.
You're shy?
I was shy back then, yes. But I suited up. And the coach took one look at me and said, no, you never did.
Did you graduate high school?
No.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You can go back to high school. You can play 1 year.
Exactly.
That's what Knox City needs. Do you like watching children play any other sports?
No.
Any of the kids get scared of you?
Some.
Do you follow grown-up football?
NFL, yes.
Who's your team?
Yes.
You think the Dolphins will ever go back to the Super Bowl?
If they try out or not. It's how badly you need out. How hungry are they?
When's the last time you were hungry?
5 minutes ago.
Are you worried about your weight?
Yes.
What are you at right now?
I am at 10 pounds lighter than I was.
What were you before? Let me guess it.
Go ahead.
250.
Close.
Huh.
330.
Okay, that really wasn't close.
It's time for Chad's Taste of Chad.
That's my favorite segment, Chad. You are going to love this, dude. We have an authentic fiestada from the Knox City cafeteria.
Ooh.
Go ahead, sink your tooth into that. I'm told there's over 750 milligrams of sodium in one serving.
Oh, yeah.
How is she?
Delicious.
What's the best football movie you've ever seen?
Titans.
Remember the Titans.
Remember the
You
Titans.
almost forgot it.
Yes.
What do you do with yourself the 40 weeks a year high school football isn't in season?
I'm always thinking of the shout out. It's just around the corner.
And now it's time for today's pick. First up, we have Astronaut High School, my alum, the Fighting War Eagles, versus the Titusville Terriers. Who do you think is more famous, me or Chris Collinsworth? Both graduates from Astronaut High School.
Yeah.
You think Chris is more famous?
Yeah.
Astronaut is going to miss DeAndre McCray under center. But Trevor Suzy is a sharp kid with a monster arm. Cannon. I like the War Eagles at home.
Great pick, Daniel, but it's not easy breaking down Jalil Davis. It'll be a battle up front. But I think Ackerman takes home the Henry Hudson Trophy.
Oh, from your tooth to God's ears? I hope so. Now for the granddaddy of them all. Knox City versus Throckmorton. Greyhound versus Greyhound. Very confusing for an intercity rivalry. I personally will be taking Throckmorton because it's just fun to say. Don't know anything about either of the teams. Personally, I think six-man football is stupid. But Throckmorton, who you got?
Knox City! Throckmorton's had your number year after year after year. Who's hungrier? Who's hungrier? Who wants it more?
Who are you going to pick?
Yeah!
Oh! Okay, is that a Knox City Greyhound or a Throckmorton Greyhound? I don't really care as long as it comes to your face. I'm teasing. All right, listen, I'm going to go grab one of those nutritious fiestadas from the cafeteria. As we all know, Chad here is not legally allowed to be near the field when the kids come out.
I'm going to report and listening on the radio.
Enjoy Football Friday. We got Knox City and Throckmorton coming up next.
Greyhounds are really putting it to Throckmorton. If only their star player hadn't mysteriously disappeared yesterday after practice. The Greyhounds take a knee, the clock ticks down, and that is it. That's the ball game. Knox City has beaten Throckmorton for the first time ever. 59-zip. It is a miracle.
Clear eyes. 1-2. Can't lose.
Something about being on the game day set with my frosted tips made me want to cheat on my wife repeatedly. We'll be right back, but first, this passenger definitely was not a fan of the old pretend the bolt fell off the ride right before you take off gag, and that's why it's our prank of the week.
I'm going to need you to cut it out with all the hockey stuff.